It'll be fine.
Do you need this stuff?
No. I will make do.
Well, I can wash it real quick.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Um, I've got it on stream very soon. So we're already live.
It's already live. Can
Yeah.
you hear us?
No, they can't hear us. What if they were like, we can hear you?
Terrifying. No, no, no.
You okay? Towels, I got it. Yeah.
It's all right. We're all good.
Okie doke.
Some of your stuff when you'll have to revisit.
That's okay. Dance. Did you get a notification? No.
No. I might have notifications turned off because I only like being HR. I have my phone on my desk
That is so fair.
for when my boss texts me.
Yeah.
We have a secret work chat just for an eye.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to put that I'm streaming.
On Insta
Yeah.
and on TikTok.
And on the TikTok. Mm-hmm. Gotta re-download Twitch. Al said, I got ingredients. I'm ready.
Oh my god, that's so exciting.
That's adorable. We should just have her guest star on the screen.
I love it. I said, finishing up one last thing, everyone, and then we'll get started. It's just Al and one other person in the chat.
Do we know who else?
Nope.
But you need here. We've got the towels.
Yeah, hold on.
No.
Oh, a paper towel or
Just do what you're doing.
I was.
It's okay. You're all right. Just focus on your shirt. That's all right.
Okay.
You need this.
No, I've got another one. Yeah, thank you so much. I think it loaded. Okay, loaded. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Hello. Can everyone hear and see me? Yes. Oh my gosh. Welcome in. We've got 2 cameras going right now. One right here. Hello. And one right here. Hello. Welcome in. We're gonna do some cooking. Who's excited? I'm gonna put my chef apron on. Oh. What do you think? Light? No light.
What do you think, chat? Light? No light.
I think light. Rounds out the room.
Substitute.
Okay, so I hope you have your cooking aprons because we're about to get started. I have some sous chefs in the back. Everyone say hi.
Hi.
Sydney and Charlie. And they might pop in to help me every so often because I might need extra hands. But we are making Korean barbecue rice bowls, and I'm very excited about it. You also see that I have tofu here. That's because my friend Charlie is here, and he is a vegetarian. So we are going to make his tofu very similar to how we make our meat. So we've got all of our ingredients here. We've got our veggies, we've got our meat, we've got rice that has been prepping, ready to go. Yes, very inclusive. Thank you, Al. So, first thing we want to do before we get started is we want to let the meat marinate in the barbecue sauce. So, what we're going to do, I'm just cutting up this meat. I did not get skirt steak like I called for in the recipe. You can truly get whatever meat you want. This is just what was easily accessible at the carniceria down the street. So, we've got our meat right here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna drop it straight into this bowl right here. And while we prep everything else, we're gonna let this marinate. So, I'm gonna open this bad boy. You're going to have to pour with your heart. There's really no measurement when it comes to marinating. You just kind of want everything covered so that it looks good. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Let me actually move this a little bit closer so you can see. So we're marinating right here. Normally do like a little, like a third. That normally does it. Okay. So now we've got this marinating. We're gonna let it sit in the back corner for right now while we prep our veggies. Actually, since I have tofu, I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Give me 2 seconds. Grabbing a bowl for the tofu, dropping it in, and same exact thing. We're just gonna let this marinate. Amazing. All right, perfect. On the TV? How does it look on the TV?
Looks so good.
Yeah?
The quality's great.
That's awesome. Okay, now that we've got the meat going, next thing we're gonna do, we're going to get a chopping board. Like so. And I told y'all you only had to have one of the veggies, but I have all three. So I've got broccoli, I've got sweet potato, and then I've got Brussels sprouts. Still look good on there?
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. So first thing we're gonna do is chop all this up. I need a knife. You thought the sweet potatoes were carrots. I also have carrots in the fridge, so I can do carrots to show you what it looks like if you need me to. I just last minute switched it up to sweet potatoes. And we're just cutting all of this up. And then we're gonna cut it into more bite-sized pieces, but first thing we're going to do is hold on just a second.
I'll back it up a little. Yeah.
Okay, Mulligan is going to be getting some broccoli. He's very excited about it. Sit. Think. He's very excited. Good job, buddy. Okay, let's Flip it back around. Frozen what's frozen spinach? What's SP? Spinach? I love that. So what I'm doing is just cutting up the broccoli into a little bit smaller pieces.
Frozen sweet potato.
Oh, frozen sweet potato. Amazing.
It's a perfect swap.
So we're cutting this up. That looks good. This guy I'll cut. Amazing. I'm just ripping these guys. And peel this back. There we go. And one pull into that guy. Perfect. Broccoli is done. Now, I realized I do need this. I'm gonna wash this really fast. All right, let's dry this off. And the broccoli is ready to go on. What I normally do, I'm gonna set the oven to 400 degrees for all of these veggies to go into one spot. And so I'm just dropping the broccoli into here. Amazing. So now, set that there for right now. Now we're gonna move over to the sweet potato. Make sure you're washing all of your veggies. No cyclospora here. Not in this home. All right. And with the sweet potato, I just like to make, oh, that was a loud one. I just like to make little cuts. Ooh, that is loud. Maybe I'll try to cut it down the middle, like so. This is a thick sweet potato, so I'm having to cut it a little different. Getting commentary from the sous chefs in the back. That's interesting. I am watching my finger, thank you. I'm having to put a little extra force to get that down. Don't do what I'm doing. This is terrifying. Okay, last one. Perfect. So now, I'm gonna take the sweet potato. And I just like to do some longer cuts like so. Now we're just gonna cut on the sides right here to make little squares. Mulligan just got one. Amazing. Set that over to the side. I think I need one of my better knives because this is not doing it for me. There we go. That'll work. And you can chop up as much of this as you'd like. Since we got 3 people, I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole thing. Okay. Hope everyone had a good day so far. I did. I worked right up until I started streaming. And I just got new shorts in the mail, which I'm very excited about. They're new golfing shorts. So when I go golfing in Myrtle Beach, I get to wear them and look like a fashionista. Okay. What? I just heard something. I'm sorry.
We're having fun.
Okay, good. So, oh, these are bigger than the other ones, so I'm just going to do a little halfway chop. That's perfect. Okay. Amazing. You can tell I'm getting tired because I am not caring about what these guys look like. Thank you, Al. How's cooking going over there for you? Okay. Great, I just dumped my free. Okay, well, you know what? That is an excellent way to do it to save time. And I highly recommend that, especially if you don't want to be tired with chopping up so many veggies. Okay, so now our sweet potatoes are done. We're gonna put that on the pan. What I'm doing. This pan is gonna look gorgeous. This is what we're looking like so far. Okie doke. We're just gonna chop the Brussels sprouts and then we're done with the veg. Okay, I'm gonna wash these really fast. Okay, and thankfully with the Brussels sprouts, I'm pretty much only cutting them twice, so that's even better. Put these guys back on here. Start with this, and we're just going to chop it straight down. Move these out of the way. And I like to cut them in half like this too. Just nice. I like little smaller veggies so you don't have to worry about putting a whole Brussels sprout in your mouth. Do you see how big this guy is? That's absolutely insane. Okay. Cut him up. Milligan also loves Brussels sprouts. So I will probably give him one, but just off camera. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a monster sprout, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna give this one to Mulligan. There you are, sir. Okay. Now, just putting the Brussels in their spot over here. I feel like we can maybe fit one more. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like that's good. Okay, so now here's the fun part. First thing we're gonna do, if you have extra virgin olive oil, you're gonna squirt that all over these veggies. Get them nice and covered. Then, next step we're gonna do. I have a couple of things. I'm gonna do a little bit of salt since we're also using MSG. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Okay. Now, we're gonna go in with the MSG. We're gonna sprinkle it all over. Looks great. Now, this is our 7 spice. We don't want to put too much on because it's kind of spicy. And let's be real, I'm pretty white. So we're just gonna do just a little bit just to get our mouths feeling something, you know. Then we're just gonna do a little bit of pepper. This is a brand new pepper that I'm opening up. Just a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of onion powder. And voila. That is seasoning our veggies. So, next thing I'm going to do, I've got a glove that I'm going to throw on. You only found 5 spice. That's, did you find the Spice Girls? Because those are also on a separate aisle. Right now I'm just taking the veggies and just kind of like pushing all the spices and the oil and everything in together. It's not gonna look as beautiful as I had it displayed, but that's okay. We want it to taste good. We don't care about the beauty. So, mix all that together. These are gonna go in for 20 minutes. We're going to check them, see how everything is looking. And then if we need to go a little bit longer, we will. So I'm just going to move the camera a little bit so y'all can see. Veggies are going in. One of my sous chefs, can you set a timer for 20 minutes? Thank you so much. Okay, next thing we're going to do. We've finished our veggies. We're marinating our meat. We've marinated long enough, so it is time to start cooking our meat. And I'm going to start with our tofu. So that then we can cook the meat in the same container. Okay. I'm gonna oil up this pan. If you don't have a, oh, there we go. If you don't have a cast iron, literally you can do this on any pan. I just like using my cast iron because it's nice and it's easy for me as a Southern woman to cook on. you know. So I'm just covering and coating the pan just a little bit. Amazing. Toss this. Now, first thing we're gonna do, tofu is gonna go in, but we're gonna turn this on. We're gonna go high heat first, and then we're gonna drop it in just a second. So we've got the tofu, a lot of marinade in there too. We're just gonna drop it all in here because that marinade will cook down into it, which is great. I'm just gonna take the tofu, spread it all around. I'm just getting them level so that they all cook evenly. Also, this is only my second time cooking tofu, so I really don't know what I'm doing. Put that down, put this down, there we go. Let's see what happens. Charlie, who is going to be eating the tofu, said his mouth is watering, which makes me so excited. Yeah, look at that. Did you see that marinade? It looks good. Wait, this looks amazing. Oh my God. Just admiring my work, everyone. This is cool. You know, I almost gave up and didn't stream because I was a little emotional earlier, but to that I say, look out, demons. I'm still at rise, I guess. Okay. Okay, everything is starting to cook. That's looking great. This side's getting a little bit more warm. There we go. What even is tofu?
Soybeans.
Soybeans?
Yeah.
So like edamame?
Same but different.
Interesting. Who knew? Not me. Look at that. Let's see if I can even get a little bit closer. Hold on, let me drop it. Whoa. There we go. Look at that. That looks so good. Oh, whoops. Okay, sorry. Just had to get resituated over here. We're still doing okay on this screen? Are we buffering at all?
Yes, it is.
I'm wondering if it's buffering because of the heat. The heat.
Yeah, it is buffering.
I think we're back though. I'll scoot it back a little bit. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
It literally
Flipping the steak.
We can see the sizzling, like,
Oh,
Miyazaki.
yes.
This is so satisfying.
You like this camera setup? Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. It took a lot of trial and error in order to get to it, but it looks really good and I'm happy with it. Okay. So the thing with tofu is you just cook it till it feels right. There's no real way to cook it because it's going to taste the same, just a little bit warmer and maybe a little bit crunchier. Yep, until the ancestors say stop cooking the tofu and put the meat in the bowl. I'm just flipping them so that we can get a little crunch on other sides. And are we really... You forgot to buy a cucumber to ribbon to go with this. You know what? That is absolutely okay, Al. There will be many more cooking streams where we can ribbon a cucumber. But I love the enthusiasm. Yeah, store-bought is fine if you got it. All right. We're flipping these guys a little bit more. They're looking good. It's interesting that you said cucumber because I would have said zucchini with this, but also cucumber is very refreshing, so I respect it. Wow. Tofu is annoying to flip. This is like the Mario Party game. Okay. Oh, last few. There we go. Okay. I'm going to drop the temp just a little bit because Mama is sweating. Just letting this just a little bit longer. That is so true. If only my sous chef had done a better job. I'm joking. Okay, these are looking pretty good. I'm just trying to get the camera adjusted to the... There we go. Ooh, I'm sweating. And now, Al, did you get microwavable rice, or what kind of rice did you get? Because normally what I do is I get sticky rice, and then I put it in the microwave 5 minutes before everything is done, and it's very easy. But the store did not have it today, so I had to cook my own, and I went ahead and pre-cooked it. So she's cooking normal rice. What is normal rice? Like you have to cook it rice? Okay, I think these are done. Charlie, can I get your approval on if these are done or not?
Yeah, they look great.
Okay, amazing.
Thank you.
We're gonna take that off. Oops.
You should do this just when you're cooking at home for us.
Okay, amazing. Just gonna get the tofu off. We'll put a little bit more oil in the pan, and then we'll start with our meat. I'm gonna turn this off for now so that there's no burning smell. Okay, amazing. Now that's done, we're gonna switch over to the meat. A little bit more oil in here. Turn the pan back on. Well, she doesn't want to come back on. I think my pilot light went out. This is how you're not supposed to change your pilot light. But when you don't have anyone around that can fix it. So what I'm going to do is move the pan. Put that right there for right now. That's very, very hot. Set that right there for right now. That. Okay. Yep, pilot light went out. So, my pilot light is normally right here. I love that I've gone into an educational.
Full dad mode.
Yeah, I had a.
Lighter in that box there.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'll take the box.
Do you see it says Kingman?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. So, what we're gonna do, spaghetti noodle. Light the spaghetti noodle. Okay, now we're gonna slowly take it, oh whoops, burned out. Yep. We're gonna take it to the pilot light, and it turned back on. Amazing. So now, we're gonna close this back up. Having a little trouble because it's so stinking hot. I was like, why is it so hot? But I forgot the veggies are on too. Woo, that was a horrible sound. Okay. Now. That's good. What?
It just got to the spaghetti noodle part.
That's crazy.
I'm excited to see.
All right, pan back on. And it's back on. Okay, so now we've got our meat. Been marinating. We're gonna drop this straight in. It looks fine on my end, like from the stream I can see, so I put a little bit of that marinade in there. So now we got our steak going. I wonder if I can zoom in on it. Look at that. Look at that. That's real nice right there. This is great. Okay. So with the steak, you just kind of want it to cook down. Same thing like we did with the tofu, except this one might be a little bit easier just because they're bigger boys. And then what we'll do is we'll cut up the steak after they're finished cooking. Okay. Now I'm gonna clean this off so that I can have it for the meat. And then while I'm doing that, I'm just getting everything ready for, like, to plate it. So I have these fun white bowls that we're gonna be plating with that I will have over here. All right, go ahead and give it a flip. Oof. Oh, amazing. How much time is left on the...
33 seconds.
Amazing.
I'll turn it off.
That's perfect. Thank you. All right. So let's check on the veggies, see how they're doing. Let's see if I can pull this back so you can see. Woo! They are looking pretty tasty. Hold on. Let me get a fork so I can try this. Sweet tater. Come on, focus in. Lock in. Lock in. There you go. Okay. I need to go just a little bit longer. Probably by the time... Oh my gosh. That MSG and 7 spice on the sweet potatoes, I've never done that before and it's so good. Okay. So probably by the time the steak is done and cut up, we'll be able to pull those veggies out. Al, what kind of meat did you choose? Okay, then I'm going to get this out. Flip it a couple more times. Should be good to go. I'm actually gonna take some of this, drain it a little bit. All right. Good deal. Stir fry sirloin. That sounds delicious. All right, I'm gonna move this back over here. What we're gonna do, the steak. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the eye. This on here. Let that sit. And let that sit. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna move this over here. I'm just getting the veggies out of the oven. Let me see if that's good or not. That's good. Very, very good. Let me show it off to the camera. Look at that. It looks so good. Okay. Back on our steaks. All right. So, long enough. We're just going to do some cutting. And I just like to cut mine in longer pieces like this and then cut it down the middle. But honestly, you do whatever your heart desires. This is just the way that tastes the best for me. Pulling some of that grizzly part off. cut this down the middle like so. Looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that. That looks great. All right, we'll set that out. Let me cut this guy. That's all good. I'm gonna leave that all in one piece right there. That's good. Yep. Looks great. All right, this bad boy. See if I can pull this part off. Yep, there we go. What is that, 7? All right, I'm just trimming some of this excess fat off. Mulligan's whining because he was supposed to have dinner 30 minutes ago. And so he's sitting here watching me cut up all this steak, probably so mad at me. Okay. All that looks great right there. Good deal. We're gonna leave the rest of that right there for right now. Okay. Now that we have our steak done, I'm gonna wash my hands. Is everyone okay if I plate their food? Okay. So, we're gonna move this over here. Accidentally just dropped a fork. There we go. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, plop some rice in. I do Charlie's first. Do a little bit of salt in here. Get that going. Okay. Now, we're going to take tofu. Put it on. Let's start with that for now. And now, move on to veggies. Have a little medley of sorts with the veggies. There's the Brussels sprouts. potato. And the broccoli. Now, I like to put a little bit of the sauce, the marinade sauce that we used. I'm just going to put a little bit on to drizzle. And that is Charlie's tofu. I'm also offering up yum yum sauce, but I'm just going to put it on the side. Charlie, your food is ready. You're welcome. Let me get you a fork. Turn it on. Okay, next up. Oh, I'm so glad you found cucumber. Charlie, it's sitting over there. You can come say hi to the camera if you'd like.
Hello.
You can look at
Where's
that
the camera?
right there.
Hello. Look how good this is. You can't see it, but it's delicious. I'm so excited. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Now, we got rice down. Next thing for this one is the steak. Oh, I also put a little bit of sesame oil. Do you want sesame oil?
I should be good. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. Now, the medley. Oh yeah. Get a little bit more space there. Amazing. I'm gonna do a little bit of sesame oil. Okay. This is Sydney's. Sydney, your food is ready. Let me get your fork. There's other things if you want to put it on there. Please go for it. Oh, Al, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. And it really didn't take that long. It took this long just because I'm, talking to the camera and doing 50 other things. But it's an easy meal to make, especially too if you do like frozen veggies or like the rice and like throwing it in the microwave. Like it just makes things so much easier. You want to say hi?
Hi, everybody.
Are you excited to eat?
I'm so excited. It looks so good. I feel like I've been on an episode of Culinary Class Wars,
Culinary Class Wars.
Master Chef, Chop.
All the above. Thank you. All right, we're just plating mine now.
Sorry, I'm just reading. Oh, Al, I'm so glad you're still together. Oh, we're proud of you guys. Did you put in hot honey on yours? A little bit. What did you put in on everything?
So it's great because like the amount that I made, perfect for 3 people. Honestly, still tons of rice. So Lots of leftovers. This is good meal prep too, which is great. Okay, now I am going to do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Good deal. I'll put some yum yum sauce on it in a second. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I'm just going to put it on my rice because that's all I want. Okay. Now it's time to eat. I think I should do first taste test. Let's see. Two different angles. This is great.
Oh my god. It's so good.
Let's see. Okay, everyone, cheers. Happy Wednesday. First bite. That's good. That'll do. That'll do right there. That's yummy. Okay. You guys, we did it. This is so funny. First cooking stream. Thank you all for being here. On that note, I'm gonna go eat. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Sous chefs, want to say bye?
Bye. Enjoy dinner.
Mulligan. Okay, bye y'all.